We are going to see, we are going to see the sunrise from fields near my house. And trust me, it is a spectacle. My landlords are already up and have lit the morning diyas. The mornings here in Goa almost don't feel real. It feels like I'm still sleeping and my surroundings are all a dream. Thick waves of fog and silent stillness, except for the birds and their calls. This is actually the only time of the day when my mind is effortlessly quiet. And out here in the fields, there's no one to keep me company except the buffaloes, birds, the mist, and this beautiful lake. Both the mist and the water, they carry secrets. And it's quiet enough for me to listen to them. So I close my eyes and I listen. The sun feels left out and joins us for a holy communion. Fog has pretty much lifted. I can see everything more clearly now. It's so green in the morning sunlight. There's a railway station here. This friend has been very kind to me, does not say anything. In my opinion, early mornings are holy. Okay, it's time to go back and greet the sun in the proper way. Let's do some Surya Namaskar. I think by the time night falls, I become more prone to overthinking, anxiety, or sadness. But mornings are always hopeful. यार गोवा कुछ ज़्यादा ही ब्लेस नहीं है वैसे विद इट्स नेचुरल ब्यूटी. मैं बीचेस से बहुत दूर रहती हूँ बट फिर भी सुंदरता देख लो तुम. मुझे अभी भी बिलीव नहीं होता कि मैं यहाँ रहती हूँ. Time to get ready and get the yoga mat out. Meanwhile, cows do their daily stroll here, which can be sometimes in the morning and sometimes in the evenings. The terrace of this house has an insane view of the sun rising over the fields, and this is where I like to meet myself on the mat and pray to the sun with my body and to my body as well. This sweet doggo waits for me downstairs. Movement is a form of prayer, and the wisdom of yoga lies in the stillness of movement. When we hold a yoga pose and settle in it, the discomfort we may feel in the beginning is a test, and we must only be neutral observers to it, being still. This is the landlord's dog, Duku, and he is a very important and pleasant part of my morning routine here, where I feed him his breakfast. Every morning, someone comes at our gate to sell fresh pav and poi bread. So it's Sunday, and that means it's a default self-care day. The thing is, जिस दिन मेरा ऑफिस होता है ना, mornings look a little different than this video. So when I have time to indulge myself and also savor it, I take that time. So I befriended this cat जो यहाँ compound में ही रहता है. He's also landlords, but he visits me every day now. And I've talked about how I felt isolated here in my previous videos about my life here in Goa. And he gives me company. And I also read that when black cats are drawn to you, it's signifying that they are acting as your guardian or your protector. And I love that, so I'm gonna take that interpretation of it. Anyway, as I was previously saying, I like to take my time and appreciate the small things, and in general embrace slowness. It is finally time for some chai. In fact, I think leading a slow life is almost a revolution in this capitalism infested world which wants you to be chasing something every minute of every day. And by a slow life, I don't mean you become a slob or embrace sloth or lack ambition. It's simply cultivating contentment in the mundanity of life and being satisfied with the present even if there's nothing too exciting going on. And this is why I think romanticization of life can be beneficial. It is finally time for breakfast, and it's going to be a special one. So, what I'm making today is a beloved Goan breakfast item called Ross omelette. Basically, it is an omelette drenched in charcuterie gravy. Some of you might have heard of that term if you've been to Goa. It's a very popular style of preparation here. Usually it's chicken charcuterie, but since I don't eat meat, this is what we have. The Goan pav is very different than any other. It's fermented, so it almost tastes like a softer sourdough, and it is delicious. And fermented food is very healthy to have in the morning because it's great for your gut. More feet on grass time. देखो मुझे वीकडेज पे उतना टाइम नहीं मिलता है, सो वीकेंड्स पे आई लाइक टू स्पेंड एज मच टाइम एज आई कैन आउटसाइड since I have work from home. And continuing my conversation about romanticization, it's simply making a ceremony of a seemingly insignificant thing like, eating breakfast to embrace the actual grandeur of it. And it's not lost on me how extra this all might seem, whatever I've been doing, but it's just extra effort to make yourself happy, whatever that may look like for you, whatever decorating a moment may look like for you. And, anyways, it used to be normal for us to spend most of our days outside, and slowly, as man has evolved, he's built this wall between him and nature. But nature always has space for you and your grief, and when you lie down on that grass, you always feel held. So, there can be two kind of morning breakfasts in Goa. One is the one we just had, and another one will be outside, not in the fields, but in an actual establishment. Goa has so many cute spots to eat, and I can't not include that in this video. There's a really sweet spot near to my place. It's called the Owl House or the Owl Cafe, and it's actually a skill center for neurodivergent people. They have many activities there. They teach different kinds of art practices there. We are going to go to the cafe and eat our next meal, which is really soon, but this is going to be my lunch, so it's fine. I'm going to wear this that I bought from there itself. This is handmade, and I think it's really pretty. Mornings don't have to be rushed. They can stretch, expand, and hold space for both solitude and indulgence. This is what I love about Goa: the balance, the stillness of the fields, and the warmth of a cafe. So we made it. They reuse stuff. These are bathtubs that they've planted. And the surroundings are beautiful. Simplicity of home and the charm of little hidden corners waiting to be discovered. So we are now here at the Owl House, and it is my pre-drink. Another set of eggs. Let's go. I had a great time just sitting by myself, doing my thing, eating my food, and the staff there was so friendly that I ended up making friends with one of them. Place itself is so beautiful and eco-conscious, and they have so many recycled products that they use around the property, which is amazing. So I am back now, and morning is officially over, but it was such a wonderful one. This is one of the things that I love about doing YouTube, is that it challenges me to do things that I ordinarily would not do. Like, as soon as I saw that field, I know that it's east facing, the sun rises from there. I knew that I would want to film this, and hence wake up, go see the sunrise from there. And I had been planning this ever since I stepped foot here, which was back in August. So it inspires me to lead a life that would maybe inspire others. That sounds a bit pompous. I'm not trying to say that I'm going to be inspiring anybody. It's simply the thought behind it that I want to show people how a simple morning can be so beautiful. Wherever the sun rises in your neighborhood, it's worth looking at and it's worth waking up for. Thank you, YouTube, for making me lead a life that I actually enjoy and being mindful about how I spend my life. Thank you to everyone who clicks on my videos. You don't know how grateful I am. And I will see you guys in a video soon. I want to take everything that my environment has to offer. I really recommend going out and exploring your neighborhood on foot in the mornings. Meanwhile, please leave down a comment about what you like to do as part of your mornings that brings in some ease for the rest of the day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.